there has been a lot of hearsay and rumours recently. Due to legal rebranding, we are now called a Touchline Rant. We are looking forward to a bright future at a Touchline Rant and hope you can enjoy it with us. $76.
What are we called again? 76 Touchline Rant.
Yeah, ready?
Mm-hmm.
And thank everybody for buying a ticket.
Hello folks, this is number 76. It's a Touchline Rant. We're here. We've got some very pleasing, exciting news. Our first ever live show, which is happening next week on the 30th of March. I'm pleased to say is sold out. So we're starting today's episode with a massive thank you to everyone who was a shout out. Huge shout out to everyone who's bought a ticket and raised some money as well for a fantastic charity in the Wallet. We're looking forward to seeing you all next week, and we promise, because crazily we've managed to sell out this first show, we will be doing another one in the future, and of course we'll let you all know when.
GG. Oh, I know Man United scored, so I'm happy, but oh my god, Buffon.
Chelsea versus Wolves. Them old Wolves.
Ooh, Chelsea Wolves.
I think it's an interesting
Just
fixture.
us. Do you know what? I think it'll be Chelsea on a mad run.
Yeah. It might be Chelsea on a bad one.
I'm looking forward to this game.
But
I think Hazard's going to score 2.
Oh wow, he's gone in there early with a prediction. This is one of those strange situations. He's gone in
Do you know what
straight
that
with
noise
an early
was then?
prediction.
Straight
Do you
in.
know what that noise was?
Pure
So say
surprise.
it again. It was ooh. Do you know what that is? That's my interest peaking.
I don't think I've ever heard that noise coming from you.
Ooh.
I've never heard it.
Because my
76
interest has
episodes in.
never peaked that
This
much.
is the
That's
first
highest.
on episode 76.
Yeah.
Highest has ever peaked. My
Can we
interest
say
around you.
Luke's interest is peaked. That's
Right
just what
now.
we're going with.
I think this is going to be a good game. I do. I think
it will. I think
I think the sort of style that Wolves play, I think they'll enjoy it better because they've done well against the teams that play football.
I think the Wolves wingers right now up against the Chelsea wing backs.
Mismatch.
I think Wolves are winning that.
yeah.
I think Wolves are winning that every single day of the week right
Yeah, I agree.
now. I don't think that Chelsea's wing backs would be able to cope with them.
Well, I think they're struggling at the moment.
I think you'll see a massive reaction from Chelsea from here on in. What else are you going to do apart from...
It would be. Yeah.
Can I throw an early sort of, not a prediction as such, but just an early little thought that I had this last night
Oh,
actually.
your interest is truly
Right.
peaked.
Are Wolves like the English version of say Ajax in that they're a very young and exciting squad that continue to surprise?
It's a different animal altogether, man.
Do you see what I mean though about that Wolves squad? I know they've got some older players,
Yeah.
but so have Ajax. Ajax have got Tadic and they've got Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. Schöner's quite his early 30s.
Yeah.
They've got that older head, but then they've got exciting players Ajax like Dolberg and De Ligt, and I know Frankie De Jong's technically here. He's a Barca player, but
Let's give a little shout out as well.
and Anana in goal. Big shout out for you. Like Anana's an interesting young goalkeeper.
Can I
I think
get
he's
one?
only 21.
It is good keepers. Can I get a shout out?
Oh.
Just give you a shout out and I'll tell you.
Shout
out!
Do Santaric.
Yeah.
Have some of that.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, we'll shout out.
Slayed a beast.
Right.
of
We're
Real Madrid.
drifting away from the original. Right,
Was that worth a shout out though?
Yeah, it
It was worth a
Thank
shout
you.
out.
Chelsea,
that.
Chelsea,
I
2-0
agree,
Chelsea.
I agree that
How's
Chelsea
that?
will have a
2-0 Chelsea.
I think Chelsea will respond. I think to what's happened. It's just one of those. I got one of those feelings.
2
that
for
happened.
Hazard, put
When
a
it
captain
Fulham-
on him.
It would just be completely like football, wouldn't it? If they just suddenly, after all that stuff with Sarri and Kepa, I think they'll respond. I think.
Send
Yeah,
them
I'm going to go
back
for.
to
I'm going to go for Chelsea. I'm going to go for 2-0 as well.
Okay, do you know what I'm
Wolves are
going to
looking
go
at
for?
the cup now than United.
Exactly.
Go on. What are you going to go for?
No, because you sort of persuaded me. I was going to go Wolves.
Well, go on.
Originally.
Stick with your.
I'll stick with
Stick to
Wolves.
your guns. Don't
I'll
get me wrong, but
right, I'll
emotions,
stick
innit?
with Wolves. Because, like I said, I think that right now Wolves wingers they're beating the Chelsea wing backs.
What's the scoreline going to be? Because me and Al have stuck our neck out and said 2-0.
I'm going to say 2-1
This is our
Wolves.
next.
Okay, 2-1 Wolves.
Not 3-1 Wolves.
No, 2-1 and a late winner.
Alright.
Right, Mitch, sum it up.
Peaked interest.
No, it's copyrighted.
Sergio Ramos, by the way, I just got to say, after his
Have
deliberate
you been reading my notes?
yellow card,
Mhm.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to do notes,
Go on.
but, you know, I think
'Cause
he's
I got
going to
a
be
Sergio
feeling a
Ramos.
bit good, isn't he?
Probably
This
feeling
week.
terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what he was doing in the box whilst watching his?
Yeah, I've seen this.
You seen? Do you know?
Seen
Mitch, do you
this.
know?
So what was he doing?
He was filming
A
his own documentary.
Was he?
So
He
that is that
He had
scene
film
is-
crews.
Yeah, he's got
in
film
there.
crews. Of what I've heard,
Go on.
there's rumours doing the round, but through journalists and things, that Florentino Perez has decided that enough is enough with Ramos, and he's too big of a personality, and he's overtaken the dressing room, and he wants to get rid of him. And apparently, they're bringing Jose Mourinho back,
Yeah.
and he's literally going to come in and say, "We didn't really get along last time. I'm in charge now, so you are leaving."
Yeah.
And he's being brought in to sell Sergio Ramos.
Do you think?
Right, can we look ahead?
Do you
a bit?
think Real Madrid have a massive rebuild on their hands?
No.
Huge.
No.
Oh,
No.
he's gone. No, I've gone huge.
No.
I think it's big.
I don't think it's huge.
Do you know what?
I think there's a lot of players at Real Madrid who are getting to the
Go
point
on.
now where you got
Just say it, Luka Modric.
Luka Modric.
That's harsh because he had a bad game. He's been.
Can I throw another one there that they need to upgrade on, and it's going to be controversial?
The goalkeeper already.
No. Well, yeah, Courtois.
Today, yeah.
No, but he's fine. Gareth Bale.
Well,
I think it's time now that Gareth Bale left Real Madrid for both of their interests.
Yeah, I think so. I think.
He's stopped serving his purpose there. He really has. He's no longer. He's become. I'm trying to think of a player who left Real Madrid at a certain point. Like he's become. He could have become like a Raúl figure for him, Gareth Bale. He could have easily. He could have become this Real Madrid legend, and arguably he should be considered that. However, he's gonna leave. Like Ruud van Nistelrooy, who came in, did all right, not as well as he did at his former club.
I think the criticism.
No, you can make your
No, I was going to say. All I was going to say is I don't think it's a massive. The reason I don't think it's a massive rebuild job is because at the end of the day they still won 3 out of the last 4 Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
You know they if they add 1 or 2, they have to reassert themselves a bit because of what's happened with, PSG and Barca are obviously looks like they're going to win the league fairly comfortably. They're going to have to reassert themselves. It might have to be a Galactico signing or 2, but I don't think it's a massive.
Well, if they're going to bring Hazard in, it's going to happen.
I think that
Hazard
what they
will.
might do is bring in Hazard, and I think they might bring in Ericsson, and I think Bale going back to Spurs will be part of that
Part
deal.
of that deal.
I agree.
I think.
You heard it
agree?
here first.
You agree?
I think that's what I think.
It's a logical move.
My
It
gut
is.
move says that they'll bring in that, and then I think that they will get rid of quite a few players. I think Benzema will be finished.
What's
this
your problem?
season.
But what's your problem with Modric? You teased it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
My
you've seen
issue
his
with Modric
praises
this
before.
season is not his. It's not anything that he's done. It's the fact that I almost feel a little bit of resentment that he won that Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, that's
What
not
about
his
Messi?
fault, though, is it?
Messi was. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not his fault. But Messi wasn't in the top 5. I don't believe, was he?
No, he
But
was.
statistically, Messi had his best season.
Messi was the player. Of the
He
year
was the
last
best player of the year,
Easily.
and they gave it to Modric,
Yeah.
and it literally was because their argument was, well, he had a really good World Cup,
Yeah.
and he won the Champions League, and someone came and literally that's what they
I
said.
know.
That's why they thought
It was
about
crazy.
And a journalist literally said, well, what about Rafa Varane? Because he won the World Cup and he won the Champions League, so surely he deserves it.
I would say Barcelona, Leon.
Stands out.
That's what I
Wow.
think.
For me,
Because
it's
Leon-
got that little tantalisingly
Yeah.
poise as Leon.
It's really good. Look, Barcelona are obviously Barcelona. However, they've got quite a big rebuild job coming up on their hands.
Yeah.
For Cristiano Ronaldo against Atletico Madrid, when Juve are trailing 2-0, to score a hat-trick in that
Yeah.
game
Score hat trick.
and put
Hat-trick.
Juventus through.
I think
and
I'm looking forward. I
celebrate
think
against those people who have been booing him
I know.
for the last 9 years or however long he was at Real.
This is where Ronnie shines.
Ronnie could, I think if Juve can do it, and I reckon this is where
This
Ronaldo,
is
he's a
step up time, isn't
he's
it? Step up.
He's the biggest
Step up,
big game
step up.
player.
Yes.
He's not the best player, Messi is, but he's not even the second best player now because Mbappe is. But
All right, don't bash him.
Alright,
He's
silly.
good though, isn't he?
This
He's
is-
good enough to come.
All right,
to
should
come
we,
good.
should we sum this up?
right, should we sum it up?
Shall I do it?
Luke, you sum it up.
Me,
Yeah.
Mbappe.
I was going to say tantalisingly poised.
Right, it's that time of the week again.
What's the time?
It's the VVD Virgil van Dijk versus
Oh, what's
section
that?
of the week. It's our new feature in homage to Chris Sutton saying that Virgil van Dijk is the best Dutch player to ever play in the Premier League. We have brought that into the real world, as it were, into your living room or your bedroom,
Onto the touchline.
your ears and your eyes, really. And we have said, what else is Virgil van Dijk better than? So this week I ask you this.
Okay, so drum roll.
Right. You can't.
No, it'll be good. That sounds
Be
great.
good, yeah.
Good. Right. Is Virgil van Dijk better than Judge Judy?
Do you know what? When you said Judge Judy then, in my head I imagined Judy Murray.
Okay.
I was about to say what? Andy's mum. But no, it's Judge Judy.
Judge Judy.
And
Is
I
Virgil
have
van
to
Dijk
compose
better than
myself.
Judge Judy?
No. Al, you start, but I compose myself for a second.
I would say that
Yeah,
I think Judge Judy has more of a moral side than Virgil van Dijk. Is committed to the law.
Yeah.
So those are in her favour, and I quite like her. Less stern, I don't know who's more stern-faced.
I think
Has
Virgil van Dijk's slightly more
Because I haven't
stern-faced.
seen him smile too
I've
many
never-
times. Because that's what I
no.
think he's half cyborg, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
For me, it's
Who's-
Virgil van Dijk.
You say Virgil van Dijk is better than Judge Judy.
I think
Less gavel action.
That goes against.
I
him.
think
Yeah.
I think Judge Judy has got her qualities, and she's very
Gavel.
authoritative. Yeah, the gavel,
Strong
the
woman.
it works. The whole outfit
gown.
works. I really like it. I like the gif of her that does the rounds online where she's tapping her wrist, like get on with it.
And
That
we
shows,
and- and
She's more
S-
popular culture.
An S on a touchline ran like the legal
Yeah.
system.
on the
But
touchline.
if you were predicting that there was going to be a but,
Yeah.
then you were correct because
But okay.
I think Virgil van Dijk has all of those qualities and a little bit more. He's got
It's because we wouldn't want to run into Judge Judy, would
No.
we, at any point?
Right, so
No
this
matter what.
week we've now established that us on the touchline rant believe that Virgil van Dijk is in fact better than Judge Judy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Sutton wins again.
This potential penalty review. Oh, hang on.
Right, now I need the...
Oh, sorry. There's
I
some
need to
drama going on.
So it's another little section this week that is
Readers'
called
wives.
Readers' wives.
Readers' Wives, where I ask our Twitter followers,
Yeah.
our Twitter being at a touchline rant, I asked them this week, for this week's question of the week, we want to know which footballer you would erect a statue of and where would you put it. This was in reference to the David Beckham statue. Did you see it, Mitch?
I
you
did.
see the
I
David
did
Beckham
see the
I was
statue.
very
It's a good
impressed with it.
statue.
Yeah, it was
Right.
good.
There's
Yeah.
no Ronaldo, I'll tell you that.
Okay, right. The first reply came from Chris Etchingham, host of Man on the Post
Chris
podcast.
Achubuchi.
Our friends at
Good
Man on the
podcast.
Post. Yeah, good podcast. I like them.
I like them.
He came
Those
in
ones are
with
good.
John Terry and up his arse sideways. So I
Can we
thought,
say? Can we say arse sideways?
yeah, we just did twice.
That's good.
Yeah, so he said he would like a statue of John Terry erected
That's horrible.
at John Terry's arse.
What a dystopian
sideways.
vision you've painted for
Yeah.
us all.
I like that.
Andrew at Scrumpy Moe came back with Steven Gerrard slipping.
Ooh.
Can't let
I
it
like
go.
the use of the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our friends at Handlebar Barista
Love you guys.
Shout
came
out.
in- Shout out.
Shout out.
Came in with Gareth Bale, Madrid.
I like that. Yeah, I saw that.
Shout out, please.
Shout out.
The Gormisaurus at Peter and Moore came in with JT with all his trophies outside White Hart Lane.
Gross.
Ooh.
Or he said Zola and Lampard next to Ozzy at the bridge,
Okay.
which would be good.
Mm.
Captain Gareth, Brian Flynn and Ian Rush outside the Senedd, WMC, Cardiff Central Station, Wrexham's General Station, and in front of St Athos Cathedral.
That's got to win.
That's my one.
Could be tweet of the week.
Adam from the Grazing Shed came in with Gary Speed at the FAW headquarters,
Superb.
which is a great one.
Love it.
Superb, that. Very nice. Very nice.
Did we get any more?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we had Andrew then at Scrumpy Moe came in with a picture of Tevez and Phil Jones when Phil Jones made that. Oh, it's Aguero. Sorry, when Aguero made Phil Jones make
that weird face.
That weird face that Phil Jones makes.
The lovely one.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
came in
that
with that statue. Yeah, and he's a Man City fan. I'm a Man United fan. Little bit of bants.
Yeah.
Little bit of bants there.
All right, I like it. Good suggestions. But I think Gareth wins for me.
Bants.
It's that time again where we have a little look at the feedback that we're getting. Thanks to all of you, as always, that listen to us and respond live as we do this each and every week. We've got a few ones from a few familiar names as well, you might know. JJ Akocha just says all good. Sounds positive.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Daniel Amukachi says good use of peaked interest. Marcus Bent says why have you rebranded again? And Charles and Zombia says sounds like you're already running out of ideas for VBD. So
already, right.
Yeah, thanks very much for your feedback. As always, a bit tough, I think, but thanks for listening.
We'll accept that, though.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
It's
We'll take it on the
it's
chin.
It's constructive.
It's constructive, yeah.
It is, yeah.
Listen, it's that time of the show where we say thanks everyone for listening. We're done. 76 is out, but it's been a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming along.
Don't,
ride with us.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, all the
At
socials.
Touchline Rant. On Instagram after Touchline Rant. On Facebook, YouTube.
What's that on?
Or YouTube.
Yeah, all of the socials.
What's the handle?
A Touchline Rant.
Yeah, definitely. And just a final thank you to all those that bought tickets. We have to say one more time, Al, we have to.
Should I do a shout
Go
out?
on then.
But I'll replace shout with sold.
Okay.
Sold out.
That was quite good. Yeah.
I like that.